1999 on a T Camaro V6 automatic. This one is the V6 automatic 3.8 litre V6 engine. Finished in a turquoisey blue there. Nice looking colour, this one. Body weight wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine startup. Nice and straight up the bonnet itself. A few little stone chips here and there, and the odd little bird poo mark, but no big dings or dents. All nice and tidy across the bonnet. Nice big bonnet there. Headlights nice and clear on both sides. Bumper corner scuff free on the right hand side. A few little stone chips on the nose there, and scuff free again on the left hand side. No real complaints at all there. All nice and clean and tidy. It's a little bit of a polish in places. As we come round onto the right hand side front wing, nice and tidy up the wing itself, lovely and straight, no dings or dents, no corrosion coming through or nastiness around the wheel arches there, all nice and tidy. You've got the correct chrome alloys all the way around, could do with a refurb if you're being picky. Wing mirror cap on the right hand side's all crack free, a few little stone chips on it. Across the lower half of the passenger door, lovely and tidy across the lower half. As you work your way up onto the top half, there's a few little stone chips, but nothing really to complain about too much there. Nice and tidy around the handles. Up onto the roof, which is the glass T-tops there. Nice and tidy on the glass, no heavy scratching to those at all nice and clean and tidy. The rear hoop section again is all nice and straight there. There's a few little bits on the other side, which I'll get around to in the paint, but that's all. Back down that lovely big rear quarter and around the rear arch. Got a little bit of corrosion just starting on the rear arch. This is the right hand side. Just starting to peek through there. A lot of it's under the paint. There's a few little bits where the heads come off. Nice and straight up the rest of the quarter. There's a few little scratches and bits and pieces on the paintwork there. A few little scuffs there on the rear quarter. Around the aerial. Down onto the bumper corner again, scuff free on the right hand side. The lights are all nice and clear on the right hand side. The back bumper itself lovely and tidy. Across the back bumper we've got a little bit of a scuff and a little bit of cracking there. Very, very, very light there, just on the left hand side. And a few heavier scratches across the back bumper. A little bit of crazing here in the middle there, but no nasty marks across the back edge. A little scuff there, but no, it's all nice and straight, which you can see there. Right, left hand side rear light, lovely and clean and tidy. Across the boot itself, all nice and straight. A little bit of a scratch around the keyhole there, and some very, very light scratches just where the boot's been closed over the years. Spoiler itself, we've got a little bit of paint flake on the back edge of the spoiler again, where people have been closing the boot by the looks of it. Bit of paint flake on the corner there, and a little bit of something going on in the paint there, which you can't really notice. I sort of think if I hadn't pointed out, you wouldn't have noticed it at all. Again, the odd little heavier scratch on the spoiler itself. As we come down the rear quarter on the left hand side, bit of a stone chip flake there with paint. Nice and tidy on the bumper, around the arch, nice and straight. No corrosion coming through. Got a tiny little bit on the lower half section of the rear arch on the left hand side. A little bit of a part indent here and the odd little light surface scratch there. The hoop itself's got a little bit of haze to the paint. There's quite a bit of paint on there, I think a little bit of bubbling underneath. As you come down the rear quarter, nice and tidy on that driver's front door, all nice and straight across the front door. A few little stone chips and the odd slight heavier scratch there on that front door, with a few little bubbles, micro blisters in the paint on the driver's door. Again, not really noticeable. They haven't broken through anyway. You can just see that there. The camera's picking it up. Wing mirror cap is uncracked. Across the lower half and down onto the front wing on the left hand side, which is the driver's side. Nice and tidy across the wing, nice and straight down that wing top there. No real complaints with that there. One's a good polish in places. Lovely, lovely colour, this one. It is the V6 as well. Onto the interior. Right hand side door cards, lovely and tidy. No complaints at all with that. No scratching to the plastics anywhere. All lovely and straight. The seat itself showing minimal wear, really, the bolster. Lovely and tidy. Plenty of space in there. No complaints in there. Nice rubber set with the grey carpets underneath. Dashboard's uncracked, unmarked across from the left hand side. Lovely and tidy down the centre console. No nasty marks or wear to the plastics at all there. Headlining's lovely and clean as well. Into the rear seat from the right hand side again. Minimal wear really at all to those rear seats. Lovely and clean and tidy on the interior in there. Into the boot now. Massive, massive space in the boot. Nice and tidy. A few little spare parts here and there in the boot. Lovely and clean and tidy in there. Parcel shelves there as well, which is nice to see. And again, lovely and straight in the boot there. No problems with the carpet there. Onto the left hand side, which is the driver's side. The door card itself, lovely and tidy as well. No real complaints at all on there. We'll go straight into the rear so you can have a look at those lovely little bucket style seats at the back there. Lovely, clean and tidy. The driver's seat itself got a little bit of wear to where the seat belt sort of hangs. But down the bolster, minimal wear ready for the year and the mileage. No rips or tears at all to the driver's seat apart from what I've pointed out. Dashboard again, lovely and tidy from the left hand side. Steering wheel showing minimal wear really to the steering wheel. Lovely and fresh in there as well. Really nice interior, this one. As we go onto the engine bay now. Looks to be all nice and tidy in the engine bay. Loads of space in there. So the engine sits quite far back on these. I'm going to get Tristan to fire this V6 into life for us. Firing straight up there without any hesitation whatsoever. Taking over lovely and smooth there. No hesitation from that at all. Nice and happy on the tick over. Nice and smooth, no nasty knocks, bangs or rattles out of that at all. And there you have it, the 1999 automatic Camaro V6 there. And that lovely turquoise green, greeny blue there. Really nice looking car, that one.